Hey guys, welcome back to Dinner Dudes. I'm Chris.
I'm Zach.
And tonight, or today, it's tonight for us, we are making taco stuffed grilled cheese. Really, looks really interesting. Our friend Samantha Sayer sent this recipe to me. So if you guys also have recipes, something you want us to try, go ahead and send it my way. Send it to me, send it to Zach, send it to the Dinner Dudes page. It's cool. We like to try new stuff. That's the whole point of this page, is to try new stuff. Also, we want to sit here and say, before we get started, that our panel for Magic City Comic Con has been approved. So, which we knew was going to, they asked us to do the page. But that means that the Dinner Dudes at Magic City Con in June will be doing a live cooking show. We're not going to tell you what we're making yet. You got to come see that part. But the title of our panel is going to be Con Food with the Dinner Dudes. Alright, so with all that said, let's get to cooking. Alright, so pretty simple recipe. So we'll start off, I got our 80-20 ground chuck here. You can use any meat. You know, you just, or, you know, it's hamburger meat. You're going to cook just like hamburger stuff. With that, I got my taco seasoning. You can use the small packages. We like tacos, we keep them, so we have it over here. With this, you just follow your instructions for your taco seasoning, which on this one is a 1/4 cup of seasoning, 2/3 cups of water. But again, follow the packaging. We got some shredded lettuce. We got the tomato. You want that sliced? Okay. Sour cream, some salsa. I picked up some black bean and corn salsa. You want some guacamole? If you like guacamole, this is the Southwest. I had some with some tortillas. It's amazing. We got 2 different types of cheese. So this is going to be a grilled cheese. I got some sharp cheddar. You can get whatever other type of cheese you want. The recipe actually called for some Monterey Jack. They were out when I went to get this stuff. Most of the stuff came from Aldi's. Just to let you know, it's all bought on a budget. I do like Kobe Jack. I'm a fan of Kobe Jack. It's one of my favorite types. We got some butter, and for our bread, because you're going to put the stuff in here, we want a decent sized grilled cheese. I just picked up a large loaf of some sourdough. And that's it. So let's go ahead and fry up our hamburger meat.
Alright, so you're going to get your bread. You're going to spread the butter on there. It's on one side.
Just like you would any other grilled cheese.
Alright. Well, I'm going to put butter on this one as well.
So that's put that on top.
Oh, okay. So once the butter is spread, so you're gonna put cheese, whatever one you want. Right, no, my bad. Sorry. This side first.
We practiced this 5 times before we started recording.
Taco meat.
But that's the art about doing this, is we're learning and teaching. Yep, taco meat, there you go. Remember, guys, it's a sandwich, so you don't want to like overfill it. Yeah, probably about 2. 1 or 2. Those are big tomatoes. Might cut your tomatoes a little bit thinner than I did.
Lettuce. Alright, and then you can add any kind of sauces you want. I'm going to add guacamole on the top, the lettuce, and salsa. Alright.
This one sour cream?
Oh yeah, grab it sour cream. Alright. And then take your other cheese.
You're gonna butter side down because your butter's gonna go outside of your pan. That's how you cook your grilled cheese.
And then look at that, right?
Well, you could put it on top of this. That way you can flip it over.
Oh.
You're not gonna make less of a mess. You got so much stuff in there. I'm almost trying to see. All right, Zach's is pretty stuffed there, so try putting that other piece of bread on top.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Alright.
So you got a pan set to a low settings, like you want to go cheese. You want to cook on a low setting so you don't burn it, and stick that in the pan. All right, so now we're gonna cook that up and let that fry grilled cheese. All right, let's try this flip here. Let's see.
Do it quick. There you go.
That's good. While his is cooking, I went and got mine made up. The only difference I did on mine, that maybe a little bit different, is since those tomatoes were so big, I kind of cut the tomato in half. So kind of watch how he made his, and since this is something we're kind of learning, there's a little trial and error. I put a little bit extra butter on mine too, make sure it don't stick. But just like any other grilled cheese, you just kind of cook it up until your cheese is grilled. Hence the name grilled cheese. It's not going to take too long on that. Alright, let's let that cook up for just a second.
Alright, so mine is done. Looks good, looks like that cooked good.
Good on there. Alright, so Zach got his done. We got mine here, and then we got. So the only difference on mine I did is I cut the tomatoes in half to try to make it a little bit easier. And go on a little bit instead of having two big fat tomatoes. And I put a little extra butter, which is all over my fingers now. And we're gonna let that melt up. Probably could cook both of these at one time. The very big sandwiches, I'll be afraid to kind of have Abby's here too. She doesn't get on. She don't want me on camera. She's a little camera shy, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. That is an accident waiting to happen to try to cook two of them at one time. So we're gonna cook those, and then you just cook it like a grilled cheese. We'll be back.
Alright, so we're cooking a couple more in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the taste test. So that's what mine looks like. That's really good.
You gotta wait for seconds.
Oh yeah. It's really good. I should have put a little bit extra cheese on mine. But that's alright. But yeah, this is really good. Now, you gotta be careful on, how much butter you put on these, and you gotta basically watch them, because we made like, how many? Like 2 of these?
Two,
Yeah, 2 of them, and they messed up. So we had to cook a couple more. But yeah, definitely watch
I had a little
them.
too much butter on it, and so it kind of fell apart when went to go flip it. Let's see if I can flip this one. Woo! Much better this time. Much better. This one cannot. The other ones we kind of I put a little too much butter on there. They kind of look a little messy, but you know, it's a taco grilled cheese. I wasn't expecting them to be like, you know, super clean.
Well, while that's cooking, what should we do now, Dad?
Some dad advice. Alright, back from our advice with our Be More Batman book. Where was that on this one? Gotta find us a new book. Alright, so this is Dress to Impress. Batman knows that to fight evil, you have to look the part. Villains will not be impressed if you turn up the battle wearing sweatpants. Batman even has special armors like his Thrasher suit for handling extreme environmentalists and home invaders. Like Batman, you need to look right. Just like the person you want to be, and you'll feel like you're halfway there. I mean, this basically is anything in your career, in your life. If you ever heard the phrase, dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. Now, that means if you want to be a football player, you can't go in your job wearing a full jersey and gear. That's not going to work. If you want to be a rodeo clown, I probably would not walk into your job dressed in full makeup. I mean, but, you know, each his own, but I probably wouldn't do that. But, you know, if you have a job, you know, even if you are at a regular, like, be a fast food place or a retail, dress nice. You know, wear your uniform, clean, tucked in, look the part. As I said before, if you want people to know that you want to move forward and that you'll be better than what everybody assumes that you are, you have to show them that you mean business. So if that means coming in shirt tucked, you know, you're not filthy and dirty, you don't have jeans that are all ripped up and holes all on them, don't do that. Look the part. If you're a cook, look clean. Be the best cook. Be the best looking cook. That way, if somebody was coming here and give an example, they say, man, this looks great. If you work in retail, if you're a cashier, you know, and people see you, then just wear clean clothes. Don't have to be a suit. Wear clean clothes. Look professional. You have to look the part because customer's perspective is everything. They might see something, and they might see this one person with a backwards hat and, you know, pants sagging, all that good stuff. You know, all these type of stereotypes that you might see. They automatically are going to have a perspective of the entire company. They're going to look at this. I don't want to come here. They probably don't care about nothing. I mean, they don't care about the way they dress. How are they going to care about my product? Dress the part. Again, dress for the job that you want, not for the job you have. And that's your dad advice for the week. Alright guys, so that was taco stuffed grilled cheese. Very delicious. Had a few little problems with ours. Zach's came out pretty good. So, trial and error. Again, that's what this show's about. We're not perfectionists. We're not Gordon Ramsay. I might cuss like him somehow. Actually, I don't think anybody cuss like Gordon Ramsay. but so Zach's was good. Zach's had too much stuff in it. It was made a little bit hard. So then I made some, and I probably put too much butter on them. So it fell apart. It wasn't good. And then the last one I made, which you do see on the thumbnail, came out beautiful. So trial and error, which is what cooking's all about. That's what we do. That's the reason we do this show, to show you that we're not perfect. We don't do these things. We try recipes as we make them. You know, this is the first time I've ever done this. In fact, I didn't even have a real recipe for it. It was just like, hey, here's a picture of it. But it was awesome. It was so great. It tasted great once I kind of figured it out. But that's the fun part of doing this. We hope you guys enjoy and go on this ride with us while we screw stuff up. But other than that, Zach, what'd you think about it?
I thought it was really good. We added like too much butter and stuff, so that's one thing. Don't add a lot of butter, but I thought it was really good. Really filling too. And a little tattoo.
Other than that, guys, like, we enjoy it. Like I said, as I said earlier, we got approved for our panel for Magic City College. Yes, that's in June. Anybody who knows me, I'm a planner. I plan way ahead. So that's just what I do. But we are at 98 subscribers. Almost 100. 2 away. Only 2 subscribers away. So we get those 2 more subscribers within a few days. When we record this next week's, we're going to be doing a cosplay episode. I have a couple of those things. We have Cable, and you good?
Yeah, tired.
I have Cable from X-Men, and I have a beef stew that I want to make with deer meat. We've got everything from Quailman. He has a Jason Todd Red Hood. We got, both of us have Jokers. I have a hot dog.
Wiener, bro.
So we have some different cosplays. We want to do a fun cosplay episode for you guys. Something to celebrate 100. Let us know what you guys want us to do in the comments or on Facebook. Something. Let us know. Do you want to see the Cable with the deer meat, or do you want to do another cosplay with another item? We're all up for it. We want to do something fun for you guys. We appreciate all the support. Until then, I'm Chris.
I'm Zach.
And we're the Dinner Dudes.